Hey everyone, welcome back to Massage Therapy Marketing Tips. Today I want to talk to you about the most effective way to build a massage therapy therapeutic relationship. Okay, so specific, you're the therapist, how do you create the bond? If you don't have a bond, therapeutic relationship, you don't have a practice. Quite simply, if you're seeing way too many new clients or new patients in your practice, the honest truth is you don't have a therapeutic relationship. And here's the key, and I'll talk about this in other videos. Be honest with yourself. Like, don't drink some sort of Kool-Aid that, oh my God, I must be getting people better in one treatment. No, that's not the case. I assure you, for 99.9999% of everybody, you didn't get them better in one treatment. Sorry. What happened was they didn't believe that you were the person to treat them on an ongoing basis. And that's what a therapeutic relationship is. So I want to show you how you do this. The easiest way to do this is you've got to match and mirror. Now you say to yourself, what the hell does that mean, Mark? Okay, let me get into it. So matching and mirroring is an approach, and you do this all the time. Trust me. You do this all the time. And the reason we do this matching and mirroring is because we're human beings. And human beings need to connect. And to connect, we need to know we're more similar than we are different. And that's what matching and mirroring is about. So I'm going to give you, there's a lot of ways to do it. Look it up on the internet. Matching and mirroring. That's also under neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. So matching and mirroring, NLP. So there's lots of information on the internet. I'll give you 3 that are very practical and you can do them in a massage therapy setting. Okay, first thing, understand where they're coming from in their energy. So what do I mean by that? Their tone of voice. How are they? Are they engaged? Are they reserved? Are they nervous? Are they excited? What are they? Because here's the thing. If someone comes in and they're nervous and reserved, and so here's an example, okay? Hey, Mark, yeah, I'm here. I got a low back problem, and yeah, I don't know what to do about it. And I go, oh, Tom, your low back problem? Let's get into it. I'm the man on the table. Go time. You can imagine what a reserved, nervous person might think of that. They might go, whoa, man, who's this dude? Right? This guy's over the top. I'm not like him. Now, unless I'm some world-class therapist, only one in the country, and they need to see me, that approach is probably going to kind of butt up against what their energetic feeling is about life. And they want to be around people like them. So if I were to meet a person like that, I'd say, okay, your low back, fantastic. Can you tell me about your low back? And they'll start talking about it. And I'm going to use the same tone of voice and the same gestures that they use. Now again, don't be ridiculous. This isn't like grade 2 and you're gonna do exactly what they do word for word or the same tone or exactly the same hand movements. But the more you can be like them in that tone and the way they're moving, the more they're just gonna subconsciously go, wow, man, this guy gets me. I don't know why, but somehow this guy, yeah, I know he gets me. Okay, number 2. What language, what words are they using? So here's an example. If someone comes in, they go, hey, Mark, my low back pain is wickedly painful. I really need some help. And I go back to them, I go, John, interesting. You're telling me your back's a little sensitive. John in his subconscious is going to go, and maybe in his conscious go, it's not sensitive. It's wickedly painful. It's brutal. But if I'm not using words to match it, I'm instantly, again, butting up against them, kind of like 2 people passing at night. You just go right by them because you don't understand, you don't see them. And so in this case, I'm not hearing them. So example, John says, my back is wickedly painful. Then I go, Okay, John, I know I want to make sure we get this because I understand that back. Boy, that sounds brutal. It's like wickedly painful. I get it, man. That does not sound good. And John will confirm that by going, you're right, it isn't, it isn't. And he'll start to do gestures. And this goes into number 3, which we might as well talk about now. Number 3 is, how do they learn, or how do they listen and communicate? Is it visual? Is it auditory? Is it kinesthetic? Right? We have those types. Those are the top 3 senses. There's also, we'll factor in gustatory, but we're not doing that today. We're doing visual, auditory, kinesthetic. So here's the example. John says, my back is wickedly painful. And he goes, oh, Jesus, it's right there. And he presses in his back. If I sit back with my chart and go, okay, John, you got a sensitive back, and it looks kind of around your low back, right, John? John goes, hey, man, what more can I say? Like, what John wants you to do, John wants you to go touch his area of pain. So the reason John points is because he's very visual. Most people are visual. So if John is pointing at his back, or maybe you have a poster on the wall and he points right at it, don't stand back like you're at some sort of a museum. Go up, touch him, or on the chart, point and confirm right with your finger, right on that spot, so John knows you get what he's talking about. If you do not do that, you might think, oh, I don't know, is that really a big deal? It is. It really is. Because what John again is thinking is, this guy doesn't get it. And if you don't set yourself up to succeed at the very beginning, trust me, it doesn't matter what world-class therapist you are, you're going to be climbing an uphill battle because you didn't use the right tools or the right way to communicate to that person. So really important. Understand their energy, their tone, their movements. Really important. That's number 1. Okay? Number 2, understand the words they use. Crucial. So I like using the word crucial. If someone goes, oh, that seems important, it's like, no, it's crucial. And when someone says it back to me, I instantly feel like we're buddies. It's that simple. So think about it. Actually, try it out in your life. You'll see that type of connections. That's number 2. Number 3, are they visual, auditory, or kinesthetic? Okay, so again, if they're pointing, very visual. Imagine they say things like, oh, Mark, man, I feel so much pain in my back, but they're not pointing, right? They just tell you, I feel so much pain in my back. Feeling is kinesthetic, right? So it becomes very obvious when you start to listen for the words, but then what happens is you're able to respond in the appropriate way. And that's the key to a therapeutic relationship, is the person is sitting back and going, this therapist gets me. And when you get it, and they say that in their head, that, whoa, this is a massage therapist. I've had people say this to me many times. I haven't been to a massage therapist like you. You really understand what I'm doing. And it's just like, cool. But you know what? I'm not supernatural. I'm just applying basic things to make the therapeutic relationship count. Because if I can't treat the person for a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th treatment, how fulfilling is my practice? It's completely unfulfilling. I feel like a loser. If I'm constantly seeing new people all the time, it's just like, I got into this practice because I want to make a connection. I want to feel worthy. I want to feel that what I do in life is contributing to the betterment of this person, but also to mankind, society as a whole. So again, really think about it, because there's a lot that goes in to what I'm saying. Now, I know you're going to do an absolute bang up job. You're going to blow it up. It's going to be awesome. Get out there, guys. Take action. Any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to support you.